Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. My question of today is, what city are you guys watching from? Put it down below, and by commenting, you can actually enter into our 250 XRP giveaway. It is that simple. All you have to do is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. That is it. You're automatically entered, and if we hit 1,500 likes, we'll announce the winner tomorrow. Having said that, guys, it's a pretty interesting day. So I've seen some allegations right now, or accusations of a $50 billion scam. One of the biggest scams in the world that's being unfolded right now. I actually saw quite a lot of people comment that type of stuff when I was talking about the Ripple lawsuit, the lawsuit that may follow as the SEC might sue Ripple. A lot of others were just wondering what's happening to the XRP price and has my stance on it changed? And the easiest way to point out and say what I'm doing right now is just I'm holding on through. I'm just holding on like there's no tomorrow, as I know the fundamentals are great and I'm going to take this risk. That's the easiest thing I could ever make it. Simple as ABC. So if we check back to 2017, which is the most interesting in my opinion, what you'll see is Bitcoin ran up all the way down, all the way up to this point right here. 19.5K, right? Before falling back down. And what happened? Well, right, I just try to put these two things above each other. Right at that point, when Bitcoin hit its all-time high and started to kind of fall back down, boom, XRP started to skyrocket, right? The thing is, right now we're seeing Bitcoin just continuously gain here, continuously gain, where XRP is kind of staying stagnant with one little increase. I still feel as if this is just a replica of what we're seeing back in the day. Right around this area where XRP is right now not doing too much when Bitcoin is already starting to run up. But since I don't believe Bitcoin hit its all-time high for, I guess, this newer bull run, so the newest high that's going to be making eventually still, I mean, yeah, it's logical that XRP is also not at its all-time high yet or even crossed it. All right, I still see the future as very freaking bright, guys. Do not worry. If I change my mind, I'll definitely tell you guys, but I'm so freaking excited right now. And that's why I wanted to tell you guys that I don't know if I should say it, but I bought more XRP. Yes, guys, I had some order filled this morning, I believe. I think I put it up last night at around 1 a.m. I don't know officially. Maybe it's 2 a.m. already. When the news officially came out of this whole XRP ordeal, I tweeted it out so I can check it, but it's not that important. What is important to know? It's 13 hours ago. Let me see. It is 3 a.m. actually. 3 a.m. exactly is when I put my orders in, and I thought I wouldn't get filled because I thought the XRP price wouldn't possibly go this low. But we went to about 44 cents on some exchanges, guys. 45, 46, 44. I believe even 42 I saw on one of my news aggregators that we hit that 42 cents on some exchanges, which is pretty damn crazy, all right? That is insane for the XRP price to go that low. And yeah, still there's some people buying it like us. And that's the fun part about when everybody is selling, you go right on ahead and buy more, right? You must understand one thing when we're considering XRP. If you're not a long-term holder, then this is definitely not the coin for you. And if you're a long-term holder, you shouldn't worry about these price fluctuations. Literally, all of my friends that have pushed me towards XRP, years ago, because I was mostly Bitcoin back in the day. These guys pushed me towards XRP. They're asking me, should I sell? Should I get rid? How much should I sell? What should I do? And I just tell them, man, why do you believe in XRP so much? Do you really do, or do you just, what's the deal? And they say, yeah, I do believe in it, but I'm thinking this lawsuit is going to be bad. I want to sell it. I want to be safe with my money. I'm like, man, sell it then. Sell it right now. You don't have to worry about the gains because you're too afraid to get them. If you want to get a lot of money, you got to sometimes take some risks, right? And I'm here to take that risk all the way. And the only risk I'm not willing to take is not having enough coins or selling at one of these points to buy back cheaper. I would rather just have the coins I have right now and buy back lower if my main goal was to purchase it cheaper anyway. I mean, if your plan is to get out of XRP and possibly get back in if you get a good chance, don't listen to this at all. If your main purpose though is to sell now and buy back cheaper or more because you'll have it cheaper then, I'm personally going to recommend against it, but not as financial advice, just as my own personal thoughts. Because I'm thinking if you're going to try that, you're going to attempt a very risky trade to sell and buy back cheaper. There's a good chance that you're just going to end up not riding the wave upwards. And the thing that you often see is people who try that, they end up losing quite a significant sum of money. And I don't want to be that guy. All right, I do not want to be that guy. But hey, That's just a theory. All right, it's just my own thoughts. I'm not that ballsy. I also just posted here my XRP buy order got filled. Happy day. Again, I think any price right now below 50 cents is a juicy price to get into for XRP, so I'm not too worried because I think the near future is still looking very bright, depending, of course, on what is going to happen on the macro. For example, if Bitcoin is going to see some crazy gains happening here, most likely it will just reflect in XRP in due time. Right now, we're being distracted with the lawsuit, but that won't really last too long until some new evidence comes around, at which point we'll still have to adjust our whole strategy, as if it's called not a security, oh, XRP will boom. If it's called a security, it will do bad for a little while, but it would actually be bad for the entire crypto space, as if XRP is a security, quite a lot of other cryptos are also a security, so that's definitely something to watch out for. But also the fact that the price will most likely drop a little bit then, and I can most likely buy back cheaper because it's like a guarantee, right? Where most likely we'll just flash crash for a little while and then buy back cheaper. But I'm actually kind of surprised as to how little the price actually fell back down after all this trouble. I thought the price would actually have moved down further than it did, because he just came up and said the SEC might sue Ripple, and the price only moved such a small amount, whilst most people were just really calling out the sales quite hard everywhere. Because look, let's go to the 50-minute chart. I'm right now at the 50-minute chart, I believe, or am I on the Bitcoin 50-minute? This one, I'm on the 50. No, I'm on the 15 minutes. So why is it not? It looks like it's still quite a long chart. Let's see here. From December 21st, let's go from the midday to the lowest point that it went to. That is from right around here to right around here. That is down about 20% or so. But from when the news was announced, I believe it was 3 a.m. or about 2 a.m. tonight. So it's right around before this crash, maybe, because this is GMT exactly, or UTC. So let's check it out. It's about 1, 2 a.m. right around this area here. It got announced. We fell back down right around 13% or so. It's actually not that much because we just bounced back up from this point on forward. Another 11%. Yeah, whatever, guys. I'm not too worried about this. It's all good. It's all in the game. All right, people are trying to take profit, to just sell on your ass to make more profit. It's all a game. It's all a game of numbers. And I'm willing to take this bet, guys. I'm really freaking bullish. And also, if you want to try out another bet, make sure you check out GSX. A link is down below. You actually get 5% extra coins if you use the link, by the way, so check that out. You need to deposit a little bit more to get that bonus, but still check it out, because even though this is a little bit riskier of a crypto, right? I put my own money in there, and I'm actually quite certain that this thing is about to get big. If it does what they believe. It's supposed to be the first real backed crypto by gold. And that is kind of getting the best of both worlds, right? Because the value of the coin, GSX, is determined by the assets that they have. So it's kind of a stable coin, but more so a growth coin, where a stable coin literally is supposed to kind of attach itself to the amount of money it's backed by to make sure it's properly done. And with this gold-backed stablecoin in turn being a growth coin, since the assets are only rising, the kind of stable value, again, it's not officially a stable coin, but you can kind of consider it that way, will only keep going up as well, right? Because they get more assets. So I'm really excited about that one, and I put some of my money in it just to test it out. If we lose money, okay, we lose it. But that's the same thing with crypto, right? I get in and I don't get out. Unless, of course, I change my mind about a crypto altogether. But for this one, for GSX, is the earliest phase. You can't even buy it on exchanges yet, so I'm going to try it out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, hey, I lost a little bit of money, but it was a 100 times opportunity, for example. By the way, not financial advice. Make sure you do your own due diligence. I'm just telling what I am doing, all right? Institutions on edge as Grayscale holds Bitcoin and Ethereum trading. It's not completely true. They just kind of stopped the purchasing of the trusts, but they didn't actually stop buying crypto, if I'm viewing the space correctly. I don't really know, as I said before, exactly why they stopped. You can see it's a little bit vague. They've posted up a couple of different thoughts about the situation, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. I think they're still going to be heavy on crypto anyway. They're still buying up more and more and more, but they just stopped these guys from buying more into them as of this point. I think, personally, that is just to get a better backing, but we'll see. XRP social volume explodes. Price dips on news of the SEC suing Ripple. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has explained that the SEC plans to sue the company. According to Mr. Garlinghouse, the SEC will sue Ripple for an unregistered security offering. XRP's social volume has since skyrocketed, with its value dipping by 21% in the last 48 hours, and XRP's 45 cent is holding well, with a wait-and-see approach advised for traders. It's not just cringeworthy, It's shocking. It's an attack on the entire crypto industry and American innovation. As news broke about Ripple expected to be sued by the SEC, social volume for XRP understandably exploded for crypto's number 3 crypto market asset. There has also been an increase in tokens being moved to exchanges as prices have dropped 70% in the past day. As again, a lot of people are just selling to get out of this risky asset, which I get, but I'm again risking it for the biscuit. Because the moment that the SEC, again, consider this, right? We don't know exactly at what point the SEC is going to be ruling this out, but the moment they say yes, it is a security, boom, price goes down. The moment they say XRP is not a security, boom, skyrocket. Just at once. So we don't know exactly where it can get to, but it's definitely on a freaking rise to $1 from that point on forward. And how low can we dump? We don't know. We don't know yet. It's just going to depend on how heavy the lawsuit is going to be, what else they'll draw. But some have said that they have a kind of an edge right now. That Ripple has a little bit of an edge because they have the China in their back pocket. The whole ordeal that Ripple's trump card in the SEC's lawsuit against XRP is China. That XRP is actually literally a lot better for the US than Bitcoin or Ethereum. And literally, by saying XRP is a security, they're stopping US innovation quite heavily. And they're just kind of pushing XRP/Ripple to move to a different country. But it's definitely an embarrassment if it were to be ruled out as a security, because it isn't. We know crypto and blockchain technologies aren't going anywhere, said Garlinghouse on Twitter, and added that Ripple would continue to use XRP because it's the best digital asset for payments, speed, cost, scalability, and energy efficiency. It's also true. XRP isn't a cryptocurrency. This is what the industry feels. It's not meaningfully decentralized. Again, not true in my opinion. The distribution, you can say it's centralized, but the consensus is definitely decentralized. It's literally a token on a DB maintained by a single entity, database by one entity, and is in no way comparable to Bitcoin, said Nick Carter, founder of Coinmetrics. XRP is claimed an only use case as a bridge currency for remittances has been made redundant by stablecoins because no one wants to use a volatile, illiquid, thinly traded asset as a bridge currency, said Carter. Calling it a shallow fraud and embarrassment to the crypto industry, Carter believes it's time to end this madness by making Ripple accountable. Definitely interesting to see that coming up, but again, this is not really strange. A lot of people change with the freaking ties as they get more of a following or more people liking them if they were to change up. I've also looked up a little bit of these scams. I don't know if I said it in the beginning of the video already. And man, are there some huge scams. And I don't think, as we said before on Twitter, that all these big guys, the big guys sitting at the table with Ripple right now, would have actually sat on this table knowing that XRP was a scam from the get-go, because they most likely knew from the start. Had it really been the case. So I think everything's going to be fine and we get a huge surge. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. I'm sometimes wrong. Can happen. So don't trust me blindly. Make sure you do your own due diligence. But I personally think we're good. Also, what the frick is this price action? Why does it update so often? What's going on? That is crazy. Ethereum price prediction 2021-2025. Is the target of $9,000 realistic? Honestly, yes, I did think $9,000, which is times 15 for Ethereum in 5 years, is not that crazy. On the same note that I think times 20 for XRP is not crazy, and times 10 for Bitcoin is not crazy at all. So yeah, I'm going to say that's not too bad. And last but not least, once more, SEC to sue Ripple over XRP crypto. CEO insists XRP is not a security, which we're all still voting for. We're still kind of picking it up as if XRP is not a security. And if it is, guys, once more, I lost my bet, but we definitely took a good ride, and we're risking the biscuit because I think there's so much money to be made by holding on through this one. I'm doing that. I'm just buying on more. And if I actually make the mistake of, I guess, being wrong here, that's my deserved punishment. Because, well, we made a bet. It's 100 times bet in my opinion, at least. And if it's good, we get some freaking huge returns. If it's bad, we fall to the ground. But I see that chance of falling to the ground as a 0. No, I'm going to say like a 1% chance. Because, again, Ripple will just move to the UK, Singapore, something like that, and everything will be fine. I'm not worried at all. But maybe you guys are. Let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video, guys. I'm very much excited. Check out GSX, and I'll see you guys again in another one.